The cornea is a thin transparent film on the surface of the eye. It is the window of the eye and helps focus entering light rays. The sclera is connected to the cornea. It is the white portion of your eye. It protects the eye. To help you remember the sclera, think of this. Sclera. If it is red, it will scare you. The optic nerve is the back of the eye. It creates an impulse from the light to send to the brain. The choroid coat is behind the sclera. It nourishes surrounding tissues and keeps the inside of the eye dark. The ciliary body is a ring around the front of the eye. The ciliary body releases a clear liquid on the eye. Suspensory ligaments are around the lens and hold the lens in position. When you think of suspensory ligaments, think of suspenders. They hold your pants up. The lens is behind the aqueous humor. The lens is transparent and focuses light onto the retina. The lens of a microscope and your eye are similar. They both focus light. The iris is behind the aqueous humor. It is the colored part of your eye. Sounds like IRS. And when you get arrested, your eyes get big. The aqueous humor is behind the cornea. It secretes fluid into the posterior chamber. When you think of aqueous, think of the word aqueduct, because they both secrete water. The anterior chamber is between the cornea and the iris. The posterior chamber contains the lens and is between the iris and vitreous humor. The pupil is in the middle of the iris. It lets light enter the eye. Fluid from the aqueous humor flows through the pupil to help open the iris. The retina is in the back of the eye. It has photoreceptors to help receive light. It is almost transparent and extends the inner lining of the eyeball. The fovea centralis is a depression in the back of the eye. It produces the sharpest vision. It is a yellowish color on the eye. The optic disc is medial to the fovea centralis. The optic nerve enters the eye here, and it also is not light sensitive. It supplies blood to the cells of the inner tunic. It is also known as the blind spot. The vitreous humor is in the posterior cavity. It is a clear jelly-like substance which supports the inner eye and maintains its shape. The posterior cavity is the largest component of the eye. It is inside of the eye. The medial rectus is above the sclera. It brings the eye closer to the midline. The lateral rectus is below the sclera. It moves the pupil from the midline.